In this video, we'll explore how retooling can be used as a way to positively impact and potentially change your life, resulting in a better and brighter you. First, you need to understand what the term retool, or retooling, means. We'll start with what it means as an industry term and then we'll flip it, and show you what it looks like when it's applied to you. As an industry term, retooling describes the process of upgrading, or replacing the tools, machinery, and equipment used in a production, or the manufacturing process, with the goal of increasing output, improving efficiency and productivity, or adapting to new production requirements. It often involves replacing old equipment with new, more advanced technology, to modernize a factory or production line. Now, based on the definition you just heard, your mind should already be whirling a bit with how retooling can translate from factory mode to personal and professional improvement. Let's take it a bit further. Listen as I describe the necessary steps involved in retooling an automotive plant, and see if you can hear how these very steps can be used to retool the life of a person. First, it takes planning. The retooling process's goals and objectives are created, along with a thorough plan of action for achieving them. The existing equipment and machinery that is no longer needed is removed. New and improved, cutting-edge equipment and machinery that's specifically made to satisfy the specific requirements of the new production line are installed. Testing and calibration is put into place to make sure the new equipment is operating correctly and set precisely. Then the workers at the plant are provided with instructions on how to operate and maintain the new equipment. And once the new production line is operational, production of the new product begins. But the work doesn't stop there. Continuous monitoring is put into place to keep an eye on the performance of the new production line. That way, the workers are able to spot and quickly address any problems that may occur, and make adjustments as needed to boost productivity and efficiency. Can't you hear how the concept of retooling an automotive plant could translate into the retooling of a person? The retooling of you. Just listen to this. We believe retooling can be used to enhance a person, both personally and professionally. We believe it can impact you. Just listen. From a profession standpoint, the term retooling can refer to the process of enhancing or updating your skills and talents in order for you to stay current and competitive in your chosen career field. You can retool yourself by obtaining new knowledge and skills, mastering new technologies, or pursuing extra education or training. Just as factories and production lines must adapt and develop to remain efficient. But just as important, or even more importantly, look at how the concept of retooling can impact, and even change you, on a deep and personal level. Then comes planning. Retooling the professional you entails developing a comprehensive plan for growth and improvement. This involves setting goals and mapping ways to target milestones. You're also going to need a timeline to help you stay on course. After that comes procurement, where with factory retooling the existing equipment and machinery are removed, and new equipment is installed. The retooled you will likewise acquire new skills and knowledge to keep yourself in good working order, and perceived as an asset to your employer. You can do this by identifying the resources you need, be it enhanced training, attending workshops, or taking advantage of mentorship programs. Then you'll want to put this all together to create you into a better employee. Next comes testing and calibration. This is where you apply your newly acquired skills and knowledge to see if it works, and to see if it achieves the goal. That can be determined as you seek honest and productive feedback to make sure you're operating and applying things correctly, and the improvements you've made are working for you on your job. Finally, where the plant workers are given instructions on how to operate and maintain the new machinery, the retooled you will regularly reflect on the progress you're making and identify areas for continued growth and improvement. This is the new you in the same way the plant has a new production item. Continued growth and improvement means looking for new learning opportunities, getting feedback, and making changes as needed to advance and accomplish new professional goals. Don't forget to ask for feedback from others, and routinely review your goals, making any necessary adjustments along the way. Now you may be saying, that's a lot of work to go through for my job. You may even be questioning why you should put in the effort for a 9-to-5 gig. Let me ask you this. Are you happy with your job? Is it a blessing to get up every day and rush to the office, or wherever you're employed? Or if you're working from home, do you relish getting up and turning on the computer, or are you grumbling? Doesn't it sound as if you may need an overhaul? That your mind and attitude may need a bit of a retool? Hear me out. You spend too many hours of your day at your profession not to be satisfied or fulfilled, no less not being happy. Perhaps you need to consider a professional retool for you. Give me a few minutes to show you how a profession retool could benefit you, then I promise we'll get to the personal side of the concept. This point was a biggie for me as an employee, and that's the potential for higher employability. Your overall marketability and appeal to potential employers can be increased by developing skills and experience in your chosen field, such as public speaking, self-management, participation in mentor-mentee programs, continued education, and by keeping up with industry advances. Supervisors and managers love this. You can grow in your current career or pursue other career opportunities by acquiring new knowledge and skills, potentially increasing your earning potential by having in-demand skills and knowledge. This can result in higher pay, better benefits, and a happier, satisfied you. Let me say one more thing before I move off of professional retooling to the personal side of the concept. I just want to share some typical techniques you can use to retool yourself, so don't bail on me. Here they are. You can invest in upskilling, which is gaining new expertise and abilities that are pertinent to your line of work or preferred career path. You can pursue further degrees, certifications, or take professional development courses as a means of continuing your professional education. You can network, building relationships, and making connections with other professionals in the field, which will keep you up to date on market trends and business prospects. You can learn to use new tools, software, and equipment that are pertinent to your line of work in order to adapt to changing technology. There's cross-training, acquiring knowledge of and experience in relevant fields or jobs within your organization. You can shadow experienced peers to get fresh insights and viewpoints. And lastly, you can diversify by taking on new projects, responsibilities, or assignments that challenge you and broaden your skill set. Okay, we're done. I hope that wasn't too painful, but it was super necessary. We all spend a good chunk of our waking hours doing a 9-to-5, and any negativity, stress, or unhappiness we experience job-wise most definitely affect us in many aspects of our personal lives. If we're going to be brighter and better this year, we're all going to have to get this work thing in order. We're going to have to make or find our peace on the job and with the job, and we see the concept of a professional retooling as a potential way to get that done. Now, let's look at the concept of retooling on a more personal level. This is what we believe about retooling and you. You could use the process of retooling to alter your habits, increase knowledge, and enhance your current skills and capabilities, resulting in a better version of the you are today. We believe you're teachable and open to learning new things, strengthening your mental and physical health, and growing your relationships and communication skills. We believe it's possible for you to retool yourself into becoming a better, healthier, genuinely more satisfied you. We believe this. So, let's jump into it. We believe the steps we're going to share with you can assist you in your quest to retool a brighter you for this year. In the same way a plant retools to create a new, or better product. Your retool begins with an overall assessment where you evaluate your current habits, behaviors, and personality traits to identify areas for improvement. Then comes planning. This is where you develop a comprehensive plan for personal growth and improvement. This includes you setting goals and milestones, and creating a timeline for completion. Sound familiar? Next is resource procurement. This is where you procure or obtain the resources needed to retool you into the new you want to be. This would include obtaining and utilizing various resources, such as self-help books, personal development courses, and possibly meeting with a life coach. That's followed by what we term a skill acquisition. This entails you engaging in the activities and resources identified during the resource procurement phase, and putting them into practice. That means acquiring new habits, behaviors, and personality traits that promote personal growth and well-being. That's followed by practice. That's you integrating the newly acquired habits, behaviors, and personality traits into your daily life. You'll seek honest and constructive feedback from your life coach, mentor, or trusted friend concerning how you're progressing, and you'll make improvements as necessary. Next is reflection. This is you regularly reflecting on the progress made thus far. You'll also use this time to identify areas for long-term growth and improvement. You'll look at the you used to be and encourage yourself with the new you see reflected back at you today. Lastly, steady improvement. This is where you'll regularly seek new opportunities for personal growth and development, continuously acquiring new habits and behaviors that promote well-being and sustained positive change. The purpose of retooling goes far beyond you being a better you on the job or even the personal transformation you'll make. There's also an aspect of retooling that makes it worth it to your family, friends, and peers. The finished, retooled you results in you being able to participate in and sustain improved relationships by having developed better communication skills and presenting as an emotional presence in these relationships. The retooled you is new and improved, and as a result, your own emotional well-being fosters your ability to support others, which can lead to stronger, more fulfilling relationships. The retooled you is confident in your abilities. You see yourself as being awesome. As you should. How you see and regard yourself can have a positive effect on your mental and emotional health, as well as your self-esteem and overall well-being. We're serious about your overall well-being. That's one of the major reasons we're here on this channel, because we believe well-being is paramount in your life, and my life, and all lives. In summary, retooling entails a constant process of introspection, growth, and progress. It necessitates having a distinct grasp of one's aims and objectives, a dedication to learning and growth, and a network of encouraging family and friends you can depend on to keep you motivated and challenged along the way. We've attached the previous video, Reverse Engineering to Unlock Your Potential, here. We think both work very well together in presenting similar concepts. Just click or tap the screen. Thanks for watching and take care.